Hi, this is Sapphire. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to talk about the brand Inglot. I went to Fox Hills Mall in Culver City and I saw the brand at Macy's. And then I also was hearing a lot about this brand when I was watching videos on YouTube. But as I was looking more into the makeup, a lot of the reviews were over a year old. So I was thinking, why don't I just do my own research about it? So I went back to the impulse counter of Macy's in Culver City, and I went ahead and bought some of the products myself. I mean, luckily at the Macy's impulse counter they have other brands too, so you can kind of see and compare easily. Urban Decay, Benefits, they even have MAC. So a little bit about the product itself, or the history. It was created about 30 years ago by a chemist in Poland. And since then, it's definitely a multinational company because you can find locations in London, Singapore, Dubai. If you go on the website, Inglot USA, they have counters in 12 states, and in California, there's 14 locations, but mainly in Macy's. So as I was reading more about Inglot, a lot of the comparisons were to MAC, that the quality is similar, but the price is cheaper. So I was like, oh, awesome. So just comparing pricing in itself, for example, the pure pigment eyeshadows for Inglot are $19. For Macy's, it's $22. For a single eyeshadow palette, a single eyeshadow, Inglot $7, whereas MAC is about $10. A lipstick is $13, whereas MAC is $17 to $20. So if you go onto the website or into the store, they set it up as their system's called a freedom system. So you can buy a 5-slot palette, 12-slot, 20-slot palette, 40-slot palette, which can be kind of overwhelming. So what I did was I kind of went in with a game plan. For a while I've been wanting to buy the electric palette by Urban Decay. I like Urban Decay because of the more fun, more wild colors, but I do not like the fallout. So I thought, maybe I could, do a dupe of the electric palette, but with Inglot instead. I didn't do all 10 colors, I just picked the colors that I currently don't have in my collection. So this is how the 5 palette looks like. It has a magnetic closure. You have to have very strong finger muscles to get this baby off. Guess finger exercises. So the first color is a kind of a gold white. This is not an electric palette, but I just been wanting a gold white just for myself. So number 155. Yeah, so all the colors are numbers. So a good idea is when you put in the different eyeshadows or blushes or concealers to on the back, just write down the numbers, come up with a system. I just use some post-it notes so that if you want to buy more refills, you'll know what the numbers are. They do have them printed underneath each one, but I mean, it's just troublesome to try to dig in and pull it out, at the end. The next color I purchased, which is now trying to dupe the electric palette, I didn't have this red-orange sparkle color, number 495. Then this one is sort of I want to say like a purple, but like a dark blue too at the same time. And it's a matte, 617. And then these two colors are very unique. I don't have these two greens at all. This is like a yellow citron, also a matte, number 59. And lastly, this lime green, which number 477. Along with the eyeshadows, I decided to try out a pure pigment eyeshadow in 111. Without spilling this is a very nice pink, white color. And then I'm just like everyone else. I have so many nudes, so many red lipsticks, so I like to go for those special colors. So I saw out of their purples, this color really stood out. So number 282. And then lastly, I bought this set of eyeshadows. At the bottom, I'll list all the different numbers. So in the end, I mean, I could do all the swatches, but I think it's better to see how it looks on my eyes. So this is the look I came up with. Again, finger muscles. So on the corner and on the main lid, I put this gold on, 155. And then as I moved outward, I did the red-orange sparkle, 495. And then lastly, at the corners and the crease, I did 617. I know, I am aware that I have one eyelash on. For those movie buffs, a little like Clockwork Orange, but I did it on purpose just so you can see the difference between having the eyelash, the fake eyelash, and not having the fake eyelash. I think it looks pretty cool. I would say the look is sort of my version of a nice sunset, going from gold to a nice orange pink to a purple. So thank you for joining me. In terms of first impressions, would I buy this brand again? I think so. I can see what people mean. In terms of pricing, I mean, it's definitely a little bit more than drugstore. I mean, a pigment for $19. But then, you know, the eyeshadows and the pigments, you know, when you compare to MAC, they are a little bit cheaper. And in terms of color payoff, I didn't have the fallout that I mentioned with Urban Decay. I wore this look the other day for 5 hours and it still looked nice even after 5 hours. The other thing I was going to say in terms of dupes, I'm always trying to look for dupes. So like NYX, for example, they have kind of a dupe of the electric palette. You know, the first hour it looked good, but after that the color just faded out. So I was very happy with the palette that I came up with, because I've been, like I said, interested in having more brighter colors in my collection. So I would definitely purchase this over MAC in the future. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and let me know what you think of Inglot. If you're already using it, what colors that you prefer. And if you try these colors, let me know what you think also. Until next time. Derek!